The Biden administration came up with a policy last month that allows those that have DACA, Deferred Action Childhood Arrivals Protection, and those that do not have legal status in the United States to obtain a work visa. Now, it's a little bit complicated. I'm going to try to break it down and explain how this goes. First, you have to obtain the petition approval in the US. So forget about what your background history is. You need to obtain the H-1B, for example. The H-1B has its own set of requirements. You must have a minimum of a United States bachelor's degree. The position must require a minimum of a US bachelor's degree. It is a specialty occupation. But right now, H-1Bs are capped, so you can't apply for an H-1B unless it is for a university or hospital affiliated organization or a nonprofit organization. Other worker visas may include an O-1. To get an O-1A, you have to be a person of extraordinary ability, so it's not an easy worker visa to obtain. The other worker visas require you to be outside of the United States, or they don't require a bachelor's degree, so they are irrelevant. So this is also why you're not going to find anything in USCIS, because it's not really a USCIS process. It's the same type of process of asking for a worker visa through USCIS, but you have to leave the United States to go get your visa at your home country. This is from the Foreign Affairs Manual that describes the discretion of the visa officer issuing a waiver to let you come back to the US after getting that worker visa petition approved and making sure that you're not going to have any issues coming back and you're going to come under that worker visa status. So it says here, in general, you should consider, you meaning the consulate officer, should consider cases where the applicant has graduated with a degree from an institution of higher education in the US or has earned credentials to engage in skilled labor in the US and is seeking to travel to the US to commence or continue employment with the US employer in the field related to the education that the applicant attained in the US to have a positive effect on US public interest. Okay, but how do you get that petition approved? Then you have to meet the qualifications of the worker petition before you leave to pick up the worker visa. I truly don't know how many people are actually legitimately going to be able to get a benefit from this, and how many people are really going to leave the United States to try to get a visa. Let me know.